Hello, I've made this ultrasonic circuit, pest repellent or pest reject, how is saying here. I've mentioned this already, but for my American friends, well, for my English speaking friends that are watching my stuff that I'm doing, and they are very few, not that many. I will repeat the same thing that I talked about in my language, in Romanian language, because I was very pissed off, and I am still pissed off. But I made I personally, and I was very upset on myself that I made this mistake. I usually don't make mistakes like this, but this times it doesn't matter how smart you are, you will get deal with especially by Romanian market. So this device was practically physically empty when I buy it, without any kind of circuit inside. It was having this LED to 240 volts that I have a lot of them. Actually, I built over the years, of course. I have those two there. If I'm doing this, the green one is lighting. This is another one that is from the 5 volts, so that doesn't count. But that one, yes, is from 220 volts. And I have some blinky ones that are behind me as well. So pretty much I recognized this circuit as one of those blink LEDs at 220. And that sucks. That sucks when you see that you are, treating like an idiot. What I did, I took this circuit from internet. Of course, it's 555 integrated circuit that is doing pulsating square wave output on pin. It's pin number 3, and is driving a buzzer, which I actually used one at 12 volts, and I didn't use 5 volts. I used 12 volts in the idea that it will be louder. I hope it will be louder. I didn't test them. I have a 10 of them. I think I should make a test. This is the first one that I'm using from the 12 volts batch that I have. I have others from for 5 volts. Those I used. Actually, I have this guy here. I'm not sure if you can actually understand how loud is sounding, but it's very loud. And this is for 5 volts. So if I'm speaking right now, is covering my I hope the 12 volts will be louder, because as the louder it is, the better will practically repel the bastards. A friend of my father, he is having a problem with mice, and he wanted a solution. And he remembered this device, this kind of devices on the television. And right now he didn't find one advertisement like this. And he asked me to buy them from internet. And I go to the Romanian websites, and they send me literally empty only the case, and literally every channel, public channel, that you are trying to recuperate your money from them. This is a website. It's called emag.ro. They have public channels to send emails, a telephone, mobile phone, and standard with wire phone. These are the ways. And I didn't see an email per se. I think there was some kind of chat there. You leave a message to them and they will respond somehow to you. But none of it worked. I don't think that chat was even there, because I looked everywhere, and they give you the impression there are ways of communicating publicly, but in reality, those numbers, I call them, and they both have the same line. One is the same robot, a female robot that is saying, after they put you, the bastards, the motherfuckers, they put you like 5 minutes to listen all sort of bullshit, and give you some options to fuck around. And after you choose one option, then they continuously, repeatedly say to you, doesn't matter how many times you do the same thing, they will give you the same answer. We are sorry. All the lines are busy right now. Try again later. So in other words, fuck you. And they don't want to deal with anybody. They give you the screw, they screw you, and because they are public, because they are out there, and because nobody, not the police doesn't care about them, the law doesn't care about them. They are just swimming on the water, doing whatever the fuck they want to doesn't matter who. If you are from outside or here in the country, they will fuck you, and they will smile at you, and they will laugh at you if you will try to recuperate your money. And it was a big sum of money, because for me at least, because I can't really permit to lose anything. And yeah, it's a really shame. And I knew that this is not something new for any Romanians here. Everybody knows that if you lose to a Romanian, you don't see your money back. So we all know this risk. That's why we don't make business with other Romanians, because they will screw you in a way or another. And the plug here is not a standard plug. As you can see, if I'm comparing it with this plug here, is definitely shorter. And I actually tested it with another, like a converter. I have a little device here. It's very old thing, but it accepted this kind of small distance between the pins, and I could test it originally when after it came, and I open it and I look inside, and surprise, motherfucker! you Originally you thought, if you've seen that blue LED working, you thought, wow, it's working, something is inside and is working, but in reality it was fake, totally fake. And I am very pissed off on myself, because I did the purchasing. Yes, I put a LED here, so from 5 volts to 0 volts here, I put an LED with a resistor, 1 kilo resistor I put, and that's it. My adding to this circuit. just to have an indicator there that is working, which is not very you have to get close to it to literally see it. So right now let's test it. I will not close it. I tested it in two ways. Let me first power it. Let's see. I will switch it to 12 right now. Come on, 12. And it's not touching anything. So there is 12 volts, right? And I marked it very clearly. I hope it will not get erased here. And my friend, my father's friend, will have to buy a transformer. And the LED is working. And let's see on pin 3. Let me cover this on this side. This is pin 3. This long pad that I have here, and this is ground. These two pads. So the pin 3 is the output, and let's see the output how will. And for some reason, sometimes it's beeping. It shouldn't. Yeah, right now is okay. Sometimes it's beeping. Probably I have a weird connection somewhere. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's good. I made all the connections good enough, but sometimes it's probably the integrated circuit. I want to believe it's something else. That is not my connections, but usually you must. You don't have to believe anything, you know, you must check everything. And I'm checking the time, is good enough. So here is the minus. And let me close this, probably you will be able to see it better here on the oscilloscope, and I will touch and see it. That's the oscilloscope. This is my first method of seeing if this is working, if my circuit is working correctly. And let's close this and open this, if it's open. And no, testing. All right. So I close the light right now. Hopefully you can read this text here from this distance. Sorry for that. I've noticed a little problem that I have. Okay. I've noticed a little problem that I have when I touch with the probes. That output, the beeper will start beeping in audible levels. So I will cover it because I know it will do it, but it's only when I'm probing it, and I have to discharge something there to get it back to normal. Usually, and now you can see 32.7 or 33. There, 33. I got 31 at some points, 31 kilohertz, and this is how is beeping loudly. But if I'm powering it off and I'm shortening the input pretty much. Also these capacitors here, it should get back to normal. No, it still remains a little bit in it, but it will discharge in time and it will get back to its original, not allowed, not in our frequency. Yeah, now it's good. So it's having a little bug. It's having a little bug, but only when I'm probing it. if I'm not touching my probes to it, is working fine. But I could read it, actually. I could read it. Let's try again, just for this. Hopefully I will not fuck it up. Hopefully it will not buzz, but no, it's buzzing. Huh? So this is my second test that I can see what is going on there, and I read exactly what is happening on that output. So these are the two ways I'm measuring this circuit, using my oscilloscope and my frequency meter. And we have on both of them, we have a signal, a square wave on the oscilloscope, and the frequency reading here on the frequency counter that we have. So this device is working okay, making exceptions from the bug. The little bug, the little beeper is sounding loudly, audible level, and but that is a minor technicality, because I'm using the probe wire inside there, and usually when you are using it by yourself, by itself, when it's working by itself, it will behave and it will not beep loudly like I'm influencing it with these probes. So everything is working okay. You see, now it's working. This is how it worked until now. And now when I'm filming, exactly when I'm filming, he decided to be audible with this guy. I don't want to break it, because I will deliver it to this friend of my father, and today actually, and he will install it and put it to work, and hopefully all his mouse problem will disappear, hopefully, or move away. From what I understand, these devices are very narrow. The sound is narrower, is not wider like a audible sound, and you have to point it to the location where the problem is that you want to, to attack, because this is this is a weapon. It's like a weapon. You have to point it towards the source of the problem, and hopefully not eliminated it, but annoying the hell out of it, and he will go away, move his nest somewhere else. Pretty much, that's the idea. It's like doing it in a loud way, but using infrasound is not audible by human ears, and is not annoying for us, for humans. So if you are doing it loudly or silently, it's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. That's the same principle. 100 only beating per second. You can hear it, and we humans, we can hear it. And also it will be the exact same effect and disturbance for everybody else, including humans. That's the difference. But if you are doing it ultrasoundly, like with this device, with this circuit, you will not disturb us humans. You will only disturb the rodents who are capable of hearing the sounds. And a little bit of detail is that how it was. The smaller they are, the higher frequency they hear. So the bats, I think, is over 100 kilohertz, 120, 100. Mice, rats, Guinea pigs, every rodent is hearing up to 90 kilohertz, and cats can hear up to 60 kilohertz. After that, they cannot hear it, and dogs can hear it up to 40 kilohertz, and humans can hear it up to 20 kilohertz. And doesn't matter if this will be loud, that we humans that we hear it, we humans we hear it or not, it will do the same job. It will be the hell out of annoying for everybody, including humans, unfortunately, if this will be audible for us, like you hear it already. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The only inconvenient is for us, the humans, because we can hear it. And of course, it's on a cardboard, a pink cardboard. And I don't have many pinks like this left. And the range, as you could see it already, is 5 volts to 12 volts. Here, plus and minus. A transformer, an external transformer. Something like this. Okay. 9 volts can be 9 volts, can be. This is 9 volts actually. It's the transformer for this device. That is. Or it can be 9 volts, 6 volts, whatever. The larger the voltage, the higher the beeper will sound. If you put a low voltage, it will beep. The loudness will be lower. It will be more quieter. But if you want a very strong beeper, very loud beeper, you use the 12 volts. The 555 is working up to 16 volts, but the beeper device itself is for 12 volts. So that's the weak link in the entire circuit. That is the setting. That is setting the higher voltage, the beeper that I used. On the I bought an empty shell, an empty case, and now I make it a functional as it should be. And as I said, I was curious. One of the motives I opened it, I was curious about the original circuit, which it wasn't. And also, yeah, I feel stupid because I was framed by my compatriots, my lovely compatriots, Romanians. Yeah, you should. If you are making business with Romanians, you are screwed. Usually they are making short bursts of like this. They want to make money very fast with tunuri. All right, this is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you like it. I hope you learn something new, and make yourself one. Why not? If you have a problem, this will resolve your problems. And thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.